Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, this thing probably would not exist, and that's the honest truth. Because without your input, without you guys being there, there'd be no reason to do this. So I'm thankful for each and one of you guys. Now it's Wednesday morning. I was kind of sad yesterday because I was like, damn, the holiday weekend is over with. Got to go back to my day job, and got a lot of stuff done. Did a barbecue video and got some work done on Joe Boo. Got his legs taken care of, so he's in better shape. Did some work on these cabinets for my wife. Some work around the house. So it was a very productive weekend, but it was like, damn, I can't believe it's over with. But then I realized, well, shit, it's already Wednesday. It's hump day, which should be a Monday. So basically, we get through today. We only got 2 more till the weekend. And you know what happens on Friday. We are live streaming with you guys. And I got to tell you, live streaming with you guys makes my week. Because, of course, we're talking about the Dallas Cowboys. You know, what better topic there could be. So, since it is the silly season, and we're holding our breath, hoping that nothing bad happens to any of our players or anything, you got to have something to fill the void. Hopefully, nothing bad happens to our players. Thoughts and prayers go out to Darren McFadden and his family. You know, 3 members were being shot, as well as the other people, other victims there. Hopefully, everybody recovers and does good. But we're hoping and praying that nothing happens to any of our players. You know, you might remember a couple years ago, JPP blew off half his hand on 4th of July. Just hoping we can get through these last 2.5 weeks with nobody having any more problems or incidences. Because the ultimate goal for this team, and I'm putting expectations out there, is Super Bowl or bust. Flat out. With the pieces that this team has, you got more parts than anybody else. You have arguably the best offensive line over the last 3 years. I challenge you to tell anybody that's got a better offensive line. Now, you can argue and debate, but if they're not number 1, they're definitely 1A or 1B. You've got a stud running back who ended up being the rushing champion by almost 400 yards. I challenge anybody to say there's another team that's got a better offensive line and running back combination. You've got a top 5 quarterback statistically, and that's debatable, as a rookie, Dak Prescott. Again, I challenge you to find another team that's loaded at quarterback, running back, and offensive line. Add to that a balanced offensive attack with a Dez Bryant. That offense, I will put against anybody else in the NFL. You can say Atlanta may be the best one, but you have to wonder, is Atlanta fakes gold? They did play a softer schedule because of their performance the year before. And they played in the NFC South, which wasn't exactly lighting it up. You got New England, who always scores a lot of points, and they're definitely up there. But they're in the AFC. Now, on the flip side, there's a lot of question marks on the defense. But you have a young, athletic group that's being put together. They're going to make mistakes. You don't know what you're going to get with Jalen Smith just yet. You know, everybody's thinking that he's going to be, a world beater, but I'm not sure he's going to be a day 1 starter. I think they're going to bring him in slowly. But you still have solid linebackers to go along with him. Defensive line, you've got some young up-and-coming players that showed a little bit last year that hopefully will take another step. And you have a completely revamped defensive backfield with still some veteran talent there between Byron Jones and Orlando Scandrick and Anthony Brown. So when you look at this team across the board, it has enough parts to make that run. And in fact, they should almost be looked upon as a favorite. But to me, key number one for the Dallas Cowboys to make the Super Bowl, it's real simple. It will all come down to the pass rush. I have been screaming this for years. I've been wishing that they would focus on the defensive line. They've focused on getting cornerbacks with Morris Claiborne and things like that. But I'm telling you, a defense rolls from the defensive line back. Everything starts with the defensive line. And if you cannot put pressure on today's NFL quarterbacks, you will be eaten for lunch. It's no secret. Take a look at New England versus Atlanta in the Super Bowl. Atlanta could not put on a pass rush in the fourth quarter, and Tom Brady ate him for lunch. Look what happened to us against the Green Bay Packers. We could not put pressure on Aaron Rodgers, a crippled team. He ate us for lunch. If we can develop a legitimate pass rush, put some real pressures on quarterbacks, we'll start seeing turnovers like we haven't in a long time. We can't settle for 9 interceptions. You put pressure on quarterbacks, flush them out of the pocket, make them throw on the run, they're going to make mistakes and throw bad passes. Flat out. And with the quarterbacks that we're facing this season, you've got Aaron Rodgers, you've got Russell Wilson, you've got Matt Ryan, you've got Kirk Cousins, you've got Eli Manning. If you can't put pressure on these guys, it's going to make it that much harder for our offense. So, the number one thing the Dallas Cowboys must do to get to the Super Bowl is develop a pass rush. It's that simple. So, as always, friends, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Blue Sports Report. Because without you guys, we certainly wouldn't be here. God, I hate traffic. There's nothing worse than getting to work and having to realize I got to run out and pick up something and then go through traffic a second time. Have a great day and enjoy Hump Day.